So my guidance is this is to be a journey, and I'm going to anchor in the presence of some ascended masters who will make up the magical gathering of 12. So get yourself comfortable. Connect to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. I'm going to close all external participation of humans at this point because my guidance is to keep my eyes closed. If one of you can just message the group that it's a closed eye session and the journey has begun. So those that did not join up to this point in time can listen to the recording later.
I'm happy to do that.
Thank you. This is the reason I did not make anybody else co-host on this one. Once you've done it, just don't get your eyes closed. Everybody else here also, keep your eyes closed. We're going to give ourselves as expansive a vision as possible. Eyes wide shut is the most expansive of visions that you can envision. Allow your eyes to settle in their eye sockets, whilst your spine, the base of your spine, the middle of your feet connect to the core of the earth. Drop your hands on either side. If you're sitting on the bed like I am today, I've just got my palms very softly on the bed. Palms facing down. And I'm envisioning golden cords emanating from the tips of my fingers. And these golden cords are not going to the core of the earth. They are instead joining this ray of light that is emanating from Archangel Michael's sword or crystalline wand. The crystalline wand presence is so big that brilliance of light connects to each of our cords from our fingertips. Because its presence is so expansive, now you can relax and keep your hands wherever you wish. The connection is made. Feel your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Just one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. You're activating your cords with conscious awareness and giving permission to your field, inviting, invoking, and activating your higher self to be the master orchestrator of the cleansing of your field today. Just keep feeling your breath. And what I'm seeing is a lotus rising from the core of our earth. It is coming towards each one of us. Each one of us is presented with our own lily pad. Just allow yourself to remain connected to your breath. And now focus your attention of conscious awareness into your heart. Remain connected to your breath, breathing into your heart, love, kindness, and compassion. Okay. The lily is rising. Put your attention on the lily, and the lily will adopt a color. So as you activate your ripple, that ripple will be infused with the healing vibration of the color. It may not necessarily be exactly what you see, you are on your lily pad, fully, unconditionally. First of all, acknowledge the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. Allow your mind to become a collaborator and a co-creator with your higher self. And with the divinity that is choosing to express through you. Hold the intention. And the intention is that the world experiences a ceasefire. If you look at any other living being on this planet, it has no desire to fire anything. From time to time, the element of fire comes in. If anything was possible, there were no barriers. What would be going on in the world? What would be going on in your world? Everyone and the powers that be have initiated hey, how do you look like as your vision is realized? With every moment we spend in our envisioned reality, the more regenerative and thriving the outcome shall be. Okay. Now just imagine you're standing in the center and you notice these ripples starting to form. You can feel the movement The ripples begin inside you. Your own water that is flowing through your body in the form of various fluids starts to be the first one to experience the ripples. These ripples activate your own ability to cease fire. Life is meant to be easy if you are unnecessarily, in a damaging way, pushing yourself as opposed to taking the next step next. It doesn't serve us. As you see the ripples forming out, and they are taking away with them any energies that don't serve you, as they start to expand out, Archangel Michael's wand is sometimes transmutating the energies that you have chosen to declare as energies that don't serve you, or they get released out of the orbit of our planet. Just be connected to your breath always. With every breath, you will see the ripples expanding. And these are ripples of ceasefire. Ripples of ceasefire with humility and grace, with harmony and compassion. And you are blessing it with the blessings of you in your complete brilliance. There'll be a particular point when all of the energies that don't serve you have been removed and the ripples are positive, pure, and authentic. You will notice a breeze starts to pick up. Okay. Now, notice that the sun is activating these ripples, and it's as if the ripples are expanding and they're joining the floating rivers that exist on our planet and are there in a very concentrated form in the Amazonias. And these ripples now have layers and layers and layers of ripples that are starting to go through these floating rivers. And as these ripples go through the floating rivers, you notice a heavy cloud forming. Let's take a breath in and a long breath out. There are clusters and clusters of ripples. And now you start to see these ripples touching, caressing, traveling into the hearts and minds of people in position of decisions and authority. And they are so illuminating that the moment they enter the ecosystem of those in positions of power with human awareness to bring the ceasefire about, you notice that you, in your divinity, are present, sharing with them a recollection of their sovereignty, where they feel whole and complete. They feel ready, enthusiastic, in a state of pure love. And it's as if each one is awakening and embodying that which brings this decision about. Awakening and envisioning the kind of world that we will be living in when this occurs. Experience clusters and clusters of these ripples now with twinkling stars as they are reflecting the sunlight and reflecting the light of the brilliance of so many humans across the planet. Notice celebrations, street parties, happy dances, songs of freedom, rising and occurring everywhere and anywhere on the planet. Humans, one after the other, step into their innate vibe of love, through us. That vibe of love starts to spread as the remembrance of what it takes to be human is reawakened. Along with our circle, all of us who are here, I also wish to acknowledge each of you for showing up on behalf of our fellow humans, and most importantly, on behalf of our mother and grandmother, Earth. Receive this acknowledgement and share it forward. I share it forward with each person who is touched holographically by the ripples that we have set in motion. Anything and everything that causes a ripple is just multiplying the ripples that we have invoked and activated. I'm going to take a few stones, infuse in them the energy of the Austrian runes, and drop them one at a time into the closest water body, noticing the ripples, knowing that we played our part, each one of us. I'm also acknowledging the presence of certain goddesses and ascended masters to make up our number 12. Each ascended master has come with 12 of their most enlightened, high frequency comrades, collaborators, and co-creators. We have the presence of Archangel Michael. Thank you. Archangel Gabriel. Deep gratitude. Archangel Metatron. Receiving his blessings. The three wise men. Mother Mary. Goddess Parvati. And Lord Ganesh. You will now start to feel as the water from these ripples that have been created in the floating rivers starts to evaporate and return back into the earth. You will feel all of the blessings of humility and grace, harmony and compassion that you played a part in expansively, regeneratively, thrivingly expanding across the planet. All of those blessings are coming back to you. Take a breath in and a long breath out. Breath in, long breath out. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out. Take your hands in front of your heart in the form of a namaste, honoring the divinity in each of these decision makers that you have touched with these ripples of global ceasefire. Experience them receiving the blessing of humility and grace. Rub your palms against each other. Put them over your eyes. Feel the brightness emanating out of the ripples, entering through the back of your hands, into your eyelids, into the deep sockets of your eyes. Blink your eyes. Tap your face. The back of your neck. Down your shoulders. Do an energy sweep. Blow. Have a full glass of water. And see if you can, when you wake up in the morning, and for those of us who already are awake, that we can find a water body to drop a pebble in there. Each pebble that you hold to drop in is the magical rune. It has that magic. And as the ripples expand and in front of your eyes, you are reconnecting all of your senses to what we have just done energetically. I will be guided as and when more of such sessions are required. For now, have a beautiful rest of the evening, rest of the night, and rest of the day. Namaste.